Hey, I'm Tyler Herget, and here's what to expect as a home buyer heading to the closing table. As a buyer, we've come a long way at this point. As we get ready for closing, what our next steps will be are scheduling a transfer of service for any utilities for the property, scheduling a final walkthrough for the property, setting up any homeowner's insurance policy for the property, and then scheduling the date and time for the closing. For the final walkthrough as a home buyer, our goal is to check to make sure that there isn't anything damaged upon move out, that the drawers and doors are all in working order, faucets and so on, that the place isn't left a mess or in disarray or dirty, and we want to make sure that there aren't any holes in the walls or anything that's really out of sorts, that the place is relatively the same as it was at the time that the offer was made and that the property was put under contract. Assuming everything's in good working order, the next step is to head to the closing table. Otherwise, if we have issues, if they're small, we can work to escrow funds or work to get those things rectified by the seller if there's time before closing. If it's a major issue that comes up, a tree fell in the house the night before closing or something ridiculous that's outside of everybody's control, that will likely delay closing, and we'll have to work through that and reschedule the closing for a later date and time. Right before closing, as a buyer, we will get a final cost sheet, also known as a closing disclosure, that will itemize and outline all of the expenses associated with the sale and purchase for your new property. We will confirm those numbers, make sure they're accurate. If there are discrepancies, we will work to get those figures fixed, and then we will want to order a wire transfer or a certified checks for the funds necessary to close the deal. Bring those funds to closing along with a photo ID and sign papers, close the deal, and after that, it's a done deal. Congratulations.